How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we're back in American Truck Simulator once again. And as I mentioned in our last video, we are in the Coronado SD from Jon Ruda. I have only driven this truck once since I bought it, probably the day it came out or the day after. So I thought we'd give it another drive again. So behind us here, we have this big reefer guy right here. So this is the Utility 3000 version 2 from Dro Modding. So it looks pretty good. It's very basic though. Not really any marker lights, really. Oh, there's maybe a couple, but that's about it. We don't have very much on there. We do have those little Michelin guards on the side, and then we've got the diamond doors, Great Dane mud flaps. That's about it. That's about as much as you can do. And a little bit of configuring right there at the other end. But that's about it. It's pretty basic. Same thing with the Coronado. We just kind of went with the basic metallic silver color and painted rims to match the white on the reefer. So that's what we got right there. So the trailer was updated this month, early this month, April, at the time of recording this. So yeah, that's what we got today, and it's kind of another little double feature because in the last video we drove one of Ruda's trucks, the 389 glider, and another of Dro Modding's trailers, which was the, what was that? Tanker, the 5,000 gallon tanker. So it's kind of another double feature, if you will. So anyway, we're in. Let's see, where are we right now? Let's see. In Nevada, I know that much. Fallon, Nevada. And so we're going to pick up here at BNSF. I think it's a shipment of beverages, and it's going up to Oregon. So we might alter our route a little bit so we can get a little bit more scenery in Nevada. So let's see what we can do. It's just around the corner. So we're going to start it up, and then we're going to get in here, and we'll be on our way. So sure, we are in one high. So we get out of here. Lots of traffic here. We did set our time to 8 in the morning, so that's the sunrise there, should be. Looking pretty good. Them skies. A little bit of cloud coverage, but not too much. Frames are a little wonky through here, I'm noticing. But I think that's usually the case in bigger cities, or at least the way that certain cities load. It's been explained to me before, and when it's explained, it makes sense. But I'm still struggling to understand how the mapping works and loading in everything.
And then turn left.
Okay, we're gonna turn left up here. I think where that car just turned. Looks to be the case, yeah. Ooh. Really see our frames dropping through here. There's a lot going on here, a lot of buildings and such. The key width's that way, and we're going right here to BNSF, so this is us right here.
You have arrived at your destination.
We are. View that job offer. There's our beverages going up to Eugene. It'll be a little bit of a drive, 540 miles, and I'm thinking we might be able to take a little bit of scenery up through here. Let's take a look. Because generally they let us go a little bit over the predefined length, but sometimes they don't let you go too far. So we'll have to be careful about that. Pulling in right here, and of course they've got a big old truck right there, right in our way. But whatever. I'm gonna actually cut it this way a little bit and then straighten it out, like so. That way we can just back around up. Okay. Let me get my window down here. There's a train's going by. That way I can just make sure I don't hit that guy. And we should be good there, I think. Turn a little more. Okay, right there. That ought to work good. Go straight back like that. Okay, let's see how straight we are. Not perfect, but they're willing to take it, so we are good with that. So let's go ahead and shut our engine off. I'm glad that we forwarded time a little bit. Yeah, so we were over in Texas when I fast forwarded time a little bit to 8 a.m. and then we quick traveled over here to Nevada, so it's actually 2 hours early with the time difference, which is good because it allocated some time for them to get us loaded up. Now we are at 7:10. And we're looking good, ready to go. All right, so here we can kind of give ourselves a little more scenery here, if we can. Let's see. Lean in a little bit. Okay, so there's some that we have not discovered yet. Let's see. There's really not too much to see out here. It's going to kind of take us... We could still hook up through... let's see. So we could actually go up this way. So I wonder if we instead roll through Austin, we can come up here. Really? It's going to have us double back? Okay. Well, I'm just going to put a 2 right there. No. Probably what we want to do is, okay, let's erase this one. So we want it to have us go this way. There we go. That did it. Okay, and then we got to do a turnaround right there, and then it'll take us up through Lakeview. Yeah, so it's not too much further than what would have happened the other way around. So that's 744 miles. Still a bit of a drive, but I mean, I'm definitely all for it. So I'm cool with that. It'll be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm sure you guys won't mind that. All right, here we go. Okay, sorry about the cut there. We had to take a phone call real quick. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, you're turning in here, and I think we're clear. Get our window rolled up here. We don't need that anymore. All right, good to go. Kind of crazy though. Can't really see our speedometer that well. But I think we'll be okay. We're just gonna kind of monitor our speed the best we can. Boy, the frames are a little choppy through here. Oh, can we roll? Can we roll? Yeah, we're okay. Right. Mirrors look okay. Yeah, we'll leave that. Well, hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday, and I'm recording this just after my last video. I'm planning to kind of do that, record them in kind of succession. I thought about, just to add to the illusion, I thought about changing shirts for no reason. That way it would seem like I didn't record it all in one sitting. I don't know if anybody actually even pays that much attention, or if you can even see like that well on the camera, but it is what it is. And you can kind of also tell in between recording the last video and this one. Oop, got myself a whiskey sour here that I'm just kind of sipping on. And then the other thing I noticed was kind of showed up in the... Oh, Jake on. The other thing I kind of noticed that showed up in the Wheelcam footage on the last video was my box of cookies there. So, kind of funny. I'm sure the guys will get a kick out of that. We're always joking around about that I always seem to have some kind of craving for something, whether it's cinnamon coffee cake or cinnamon rolls or whatever. In this case, it is fudge striped cookies. If you can't see the box over there, it's being displayed proudly on my desk. Many cookies waiting to be eaten. And if you guys pay attention to the other members in the convoy, one of the other guys in there, he goes by the 1DI. Him and I are always competing for cinnamon rolls. Speaking of which, I need to figure out where that shop is that I discovered on social media here in San Antonio that makes custom cinnamon rolls, and they'll put pretty much anything you want on it. I need to get over there. Beautiful Nevada. Looks like they're speeding up, so we can probably go into 8 high here. Hang out there for a bit. So also, as I mentioned in the last video, we are in 1.49. Kind of reverted back to it after some wrestling that I did with 150 to try to get it working. I ended up running into tons of issues with mods, basically. Mod manager was not loading anymore, and so therefore I could not add or remove mods. And I'm not the only one to have that issue. I did look up on some forums, and it is a common thing, unfortunately. Man, it's interesting that I'm getting such low frames here. We're not even really near any cities or anything. Maybe it'll improve the further out we get. Oh, want to get above 80. Slow down, slow down. There we go. Now it seemed to stabilize a little more. Maybe it was just loading in everything in the background. Yeah, there were lots of struggles that I was having with 150 mod wise. You know, I went down the whole tangent in the last video, but it basically just came down to I want all the mods that I'm used to playing with. Is basically all it is. I consider myself pretty spoiled as far as mods go. You know, not to mention I've also spent an undisclosed amount of money on mods, so I'd like to be able to play with them. Up this hill. You can do it. There you go.
Turn left.
Right here. Okay. I'm uncertain if we've passed Austin yet. Let's see what the sign says here. Let's see. Oh, couldn't even read it, man. went by fast. And I've also realized this trailer is longer than you think. It's a pretty decent size. And speaking of that, I think we'll get a screenshot right here. So let me go ahead and do that and be right back with you. All right, we have snagged that screenshot. Feels really, really good to be able to use all these mods again in my main profile where I've got more than 130 or 40. I also definitely cannot recommend enough, which I know that I do recommend it a lot. Dan McNary's channel, Goggles56, as he goes by. He's got tons of great videos on where he runs 150 pretty much exclusively now. And really the only issues that I've seen occur, you know, in his coverage of his deliveries and such while using 150 is like missing textures, that kind of thing. Because you get to certain prefabs or certain sections in the map and there's missing textures and such that are either supposed to be loaded by the game or the mods, and it's just kind of missing there. Missing some texture or some code or something for it and everything. So you do see that occasionally, but I love watching his footage because it's 150 at its finest. At least as good as it can be right now. You know, being an experimental beta and everything, the beta for the beta, it's probably as good as it's going to get for a good while until we get an open beta. Open beta comes around, and I'm sure everything will be tons more polished. And that's the other thing that I mentioned also in my last video is that even when 150 officially releases, we're still going to be, you know, waiting around for the rest of the modding community to catch up and everything. And I already know there's a lot of trucks out there, mods out there, basically, not just trucks, but even sadly some payware stuff that probably will not get touched or updated for 150 because there's already a lot of mods out there that haven't even been updated for 1.49. And that's kind of something that really does irritate me, that some modders do not keep up to date with their stuff. For whatever reason, you know, but the fact that they're charging such a price for some of their stuff, you know, you would reasonably expect it to work in the game, but how can it if it's not being updated, you know? Got a stoplight. Okay, it's green. And nope, he's not going. It's green, but he didn't go. Wow, dude. You just expect us to stop on a dime like that? When the light was green, you stopped. Okay, dude. Stalled our engine. Whoops. I was in our second set of gears. Paying attention. Oh, now we hit somebody. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be holding up traffic as long as I'm here, so I'm just basically gonna go. Get out of everybody's way. My apologies, sir. My apologies. We had a Jeep literally stop right in front of us, slam on the brakes when there was a green light, so what can you do? In our case, not much. Not much else there is to do but just get out the way. Unbelievable, man. The light is green and he stops. I tried. I saw it coming. I saw the light thing. Started pressing on that brake, but I mean, when you've got tons of weight behind you, you can't just stop on a dime like that. And that idiot in the Jeep thought, yeah, I'm just gonna stop. Slam on my brakes at a green light. What an airhead. Man, the scenery is nice though. I always love driving through here in Nevada. And I might as well mention again, in case you missed it, the trailer we've got is the Utility 3000 version 2 from Dro Modding. And their mods are available on their Patreon page, which I will link to in the description. So go check it out. Consider becoming a member. You get access to all their mods. They've got some nice trailers to drive, and also a couple of mods that are coming out soon. I think we've kind of been expecting a watch our speed here. A Kalen Seibert Diamondback trailer that they hopefully will be coming out with soon. I'm not sure when. But this trailer was updated this month, early this month. Oh, 35. Slow down. Slow down. Way down. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. I think we're gonna go, yeah, left onto the interstate. Anyway. Yeah, a little tough to get to.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Go. Is that the Jeep that... That's the Jeep that almost made us crash? I think it is.
Keep right.
Had no choice but to avoid him at that light. I would have eaten the back of his Jeep for breakfast.
Keep right, and then keep left. Keep left, and then turn left.
Don't go just yet.
Turn left.
Don't want to smack you. Staying 5 high as we climb here. There we go. No problem. And there we are. Nice and clear skies. Loving that. Beautiful day to be out here on the open road. next 2 exits. Yeah, so I already know this is going to be, you know, pretty long video, but I did want to just kind of get some nice scenery in here from Nevada. In Nevada, I should say. Hopefully you guys don't mind. 'Cause it's been a hot minute, like I mentioned in my last video. It's been a hot minute since I drove here through Nevada. Kind of also while I'm at it, you know, wanted to also put in some miles with this truck. You know, seeing as how it's been a few weeks, a couple weeks I think maybe, that that I've had it and haven't really gotten to drive it much. Okay, so here's where we're gonna do that little hook right here. So,
Exit right.
Yep, towards Winnemucca. We're gonna take this exit. Do we have a stop sign? Yes, we do.
Turn left.
All right, how are we looking? Okay. So we can actually keep going straight. Interesting. If we were headed that direction, that is. Slow it down a little bit here. This should be Winnemucca right here. And that it is.
Continue straight on.
We can roll through without stopping. Yep, there we go. This time. I'm in the habit of skipping gears like that. I don't know if that's the best thing to do or not, but I almost always go 1, 3, 5, and then I'll get up to, you know, I'll do 5, 6, 7, 8. Just try to keep our RPMs low.
And then turn left.
I also don't jake enough. I know that I should be jaking more. Another green light. Nice. That's a loud blinker. Oh man, 25 through here. Going way too fast. Gotta slow her down. headquarters over there. I don't believe we own that one. That would be interesting to have. Kenworth right here too. Nice and convenient. All right, up to 70. Let's go. I'm definitely very interested to know what further stuff might be added to Reforma. They've already done a great deal of work
left,
with
and then turn left.
Mexico and Sierra Nevada, and adding in some into California and some into Arizona.
Turn
I mean, man,
left.
phenomenal stuff. Speaking of which, there is a crazy run through a canyon that I'm gonna have to record. So, the guys in Hell Creek have coined it Vaughn's Run because it was my idea that we do that run, the one I'm talking about, a couple weeks back, and it was so chaotic with all of the rocks in the road and tight turns and tight crevices you got to fit through. And of course we had the bright idea to pull I think it was it double aluminum flatbeds, and needless to say we ended up with quite a bit of damage. I mean, it was chaos is an understatement. There was the trailer damage, truck damage. I ran into Spig a couple times. Goggles ended up running out of gas. Literally probably a couple of yards away from the drop-off point. Yeah, it was something. So I think the guys had this idea of doing that run, but in the Ford pickup truck. Classic one from Mason's shop. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that for a video. That would be pretty cool. So if I can record that entire run, shoot, probably gonna take. Let's see, how long did it take us to do that run? I mean, we did also have to make some stops along the way, but. It took us a while to do that. It took us a long while to get through that, and by the end of it, we were just like, we were so done. All the stuff that we had to wrestle with just to just to get to the finish line. It was fun though, chaotic but fun. So I figure if I just kind of race through it on a pickup, that might be entertaining to watch. Perhaps.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, there's our intersection coming up. Don't want to miss it.
Turn left.
Club Cafe. Man, this really reminds me of the route that we took IRL when we went to, let's see, back in 08, we had a family vacation down to Vegas, and we broke off a couple of those days to go through Arizona, and let's see, we went to Grand Canyon. I think there was a Red Rock Canyon we went to do some hiking, which is also incredible. But this really reminds me of the route that we took, 'cause I remember one of the stops we made on the way to Grand Canyon, perhaps, was a cafe stop, and it was on the corner like that. I don't remember much else, but that's what that reminded me of. Kind of gave me deja vu for a second. Sharp turn right here. Yeah, not too bad. It looks worse on the GPS. Snow zone. No, you wouldn't think. Way down here. Supposedly a little steep through here. Nice scenery though. And those infamous curvy roads. Windy, curvy. That's a little bit of a rest stop, I think it is. Oh, here's the steep part they were talking about. Nice views. Try not to get lost in the sauce here, because last thing we want to do is end up wrecking. Gawking too much at the scenery. It's real cool through here, man. Nice view of those hills. Oh man, you gotta slow us down. Some more curves coming up. We got some clouds rolling in too, which I do appreciate, keeping us out of the sun, so that's good. We had clear skies a little while ago. Everything's green, nice and green. Let's stay in our lane here. Fun. Don't kill yourself. Cattle. That's pretty cool. Man, speaking of cattle, that reminds me of that in Vaughn's run. We encountered a cow right in the middle of the road, just kind of standing there, but he had his legs inside the asphalt. randomest thing ever. And if you hit him, your truck took a beating. That was something. I wonder if he's still there. If we were to do that run right now, if he'd still be there. That was funny, man. And I know that Goggles streamed it, and it's hilarious because of how you can see the delay between when Spig and I first see it, and then when Goggles catches up to see it. You just hear all this crazy stuff, and it was kind of cool because it kind of builds your anticipation for when it's going to happen, or when you're going to get to see it, and from Goggles' perspective. That was kind of cool. I got to go back and whoa. Coming around the corner, racing there. I gotta go back and watch that stream again. Watch the VOD for it. It was funny. Cool scenery. I'm just kind of sticking my head out the window here. Trying to maintain a steady course. I know I'm speeding a little bit, but I mean, we got quite a bit of mileage to cover here, so. And as they say, time is money. You can't always afford to be a Sunday driver.
Turn left.
Right, go. Skip gears here as usual. On Lakeview, so we should be in, yeah, we've crossed over into Oregon already by now.
Get ready to turn right.
Entering Lakeview. Nice little area through here. A lot of there's a rustic right there. Lots of industries hopping right here. Some residences out here as well. Some coming up, looks like. That might be a delivery spot in there, perhaps. No, I don't think so. I just looked at the map. Lennar right here. Close, yeah. That's the spot right there.
Turn right.
Let's go. Boom. Let off the clutch. Curious to know what your guys' favorite part of Nevada is. Sierra Nevada, that is. If you run, whoa, what was that? It's like a light switch went off. The sun just popped out. If you guys run Sierra Nevada, the Reforma stuff, what's your favorite part of Sierra Nevada, if you have a favorite part? The drive-through Tonopah is real nice. This drive here is pretty nice, too. The route that we took through Winnemucca. Actually, I believe it was Austin and then Winnemucca, I think. A little detour that we took. I love the way the SES has the states designed, I guess is the word. That you really have a different feel every time you're in a different state. It's not a cookie cutter, like a cut and paste type thing. Like it's the same feel, same environment everywhere you go. It really feels like you know when you're in a different state based on the feel. And the welcome signs, of course. Feels like the sun is about to set already. Doesn't feel like we've been on the road that long. Oh, down to 40. And 25. Oh man, we gotta slow down big time. Another cafe here. And I don't believe we're too far from our destination. Not familiar enough with Oregon to know the exact placement of cities and everything, but back up to 55. Can't be too far. I love those details like that. All of the these curves in the road and the change in altitude, incline. Really cool. It really, really feels like you're there. I'm sure you guys have those moments too where you kind of forget you're in a game. Oh man, look at this. Gorgeous. Man, to live here. Some road work coming up, I think. Oh, just over there. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? I love all the green. So much green. Wow, so we probably, yeah, we've done a pretty long drive. The sun's already setting. We turn right up there, it looks like. And then we'll continue on. Sip, drink real quick. All right, there we go. Come on, you can do it.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, we're stopped up here. What's going on? Is there an accident? I think there's an accident. It looks like it. Oh, boy. We're just gonna kind of politely scoot around. Oh, okay. They're going now. Oh, there's merge lanes. Well, dang it. I was ready to go around all this mess. All right, they're gonna let us through. Oh man, okay, watch it, watch out! Don't get in a wreck here ourselves. Some people being dumb. Can't figure out who's supposed to merge when and who goes where and who's on first. Had me convinced there was a wreck or something. Everybody was just stopped right in the middle of the street, as you do when you're an American Truck Simulator AI driver. Those are ATS driver things. Hopefully we don't get called into the way station.
Continue straight on.
Oh! Not gonna get that fortunate this time. Hold on there, Sky. We'll be on our way again here shortly. Let's make these guys happy. Then we'll move on. See if we can just roll through here. Okay, 81K. Almost 82. Not really supposed to accelerate just yet, but it did anyway. That's kind of cool. That scale's like way up there on that hill. Ooh, that's tight. Wow, that is asking for a wreck. Oh my goodness. Man, they give you no room to get on there. That was really just fortunate that there wasn't another vehicle in our way. Wow, because they come racing around that bend and they give you about this much ramp. Sorry, this much. Stutters there. Must be loading in something. And here we are. Nighttime is upon us. I was hoping that we wouldn't necessarily cross into nighttime because we don't got many markers on our trailer. So, visibility is a little challenging when you've got no markers. I was hoping that because daytime wouldn't really matter, and see just fine, but yeah, it's gonna be a little challenging. We are definitely big time speeding, but I'm just kind of anxious to get to our destination. Also, I do apologize for the length of the video. It is definitely going to be well over an hour long.
Keep left.
I would actually like to hear some feedback on that. Like, if anybody's made it through this, if anyone's made it this far. Okay, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Going super slow. What's going on? I would actually like to hear some feedback if you can take 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Let me know what you think about the longer videos. Because I get kind of conscious about that. Like, I do a lot of videos that are very, very long. And I know that the majority, it seems like the majority of ATS content, at least with commentary, unless you're wanting like a really long, relaxing drive with no commentary, because those are usually long, but commentary videos, it seems like they keep it pretty concise, about 30 minutes or so. I don't roll that way. I like to keep mine a little longer. So I guess if there's people out there that want to sit for this long to watch a video, then this channel's for you. Otherwise, I am sorry. Sorry for taking really long drives or trying to take up too much of your time. But of course, feel free to watch it in installments if you have to. I don't know. I'm all about doing, like, just encouraging people to do whatever they want to do. Whatever makes them happy, whatever hits their jive. And I definitely like the longer drives. It gives me more time to talk. I don't feel like I need to rush through anything. I can just kind of go at a nice pace. Because I'm not one to rush, and I'm not one to be, super hyper and wanting to cover all kinds of stuff. Take breaks here and there to appreciate the scenery or the drive, whatever. And also gives us time to just relax, drive. So I am curious to know if you guys are about that, or if you kind of prefer to keep stuff shorter. Definitely let me know either way. But I like the long drives. So I'm gonna keep doing it if that's all right with you. And speaking of long drives, I also want to do that Switzerland run in ETS2. I know I keep saying that, but if I keep repeating it in my head, it'll keep it fresh there. That way I don't space and forget about that. I definitely want to do that. So I know that it's quite a bit of a drive, that new run that they've added to ETS2. I think it's new. I know they've reworked a lot of Switzerland and put in some nice stuff. So I've been meaning to go in and do that. I've already subscribed to the experimental beta for ETS2. I just need to actually get in there and drive. So maybe I'll do that in a stream. That way it'll give me a lot of time to just explore and see what's new. Because I have not even booted up. 1.50 in ETS2 yet. I've like not even started it up. And I've barely even looked at the changes that they've made from their blog post from SES. And then I started to watch someone's video covering it. Apologize that I can't remember who, or else I'd give proper credit. But they were kind of covering all that too, new stuff. So I think it'd be kind of cool, kind of like what we did for ATS. Like the day that 1.50 came out, I dropped the stream for it, you know, because I was just too excited not to. So maybe we'll do that for ETS too, if that would be entertaining. Pretty much just driving on open road here. Not too much to see here. And we haven't gotten a notice that our delivery's late. So at least not yet. I don't recall if it was an urgent delivery or not.
Turn right.
Got a little stutter there. Man, that is one loud blinker. It's overpowering our engine. There's our drop-off point up there. Looks like coming up to it. Ooh, some water. Cool, reflecting that moonlight. Like next exit possibly is us.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yes, ma'ams.
Turn right.
Mr. Flatbed's coming too.
Right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Okay, good to go. Oh, that's a cool sculpture.
Keep right, and then turn
I think I may have seen that before, but not all lit up. That's kind of cool.
Turn right.
Keep to the yeah.
Keep right, and then turn right. turn right.
Hard to tell on that GPS with all those icons in the way. Which way we go. Where'd you go, Mr. Cadillac? Is this here?
Get ready to turn right.
I think.
Turn right.
Uh-oh. Wrong entrance. Sure nobody's behind us. Oh! My bad there. That is the wrong entrance.
Have arrived.
Here's where we need to be. So if I had to guess, I think we're going to be put against, like right against the wall. That's a pretty common delivery spot. It puts us like right up against the wall. We actually end up needing, yep, there it is. I called that one. Yeah, so we probably should have actually backed up. Oh well. Here's what we'll do. We will pull in here. We'll back ourselves up just enough to be able to actually go back out that other way. And then we'll just kind of reset ourselves, but come in backwards. So we'll use that space way over in that corner to do our thing. See how that works out. We should have room. Yeah, it looks like we have just enough to do that. May actually end up jumping that curb. Maybe not. Okay, we had just enough to do that. We're gonna have to cut it pretty sharp here, so. Right about there should be okay. I'm gonna just cut it as sharp as I can. Try not to hit anything. On the curb, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep cutting it. Cutting it some more. We still aren't as sharp as we actually need it to be. But we're gonna have to jump this curve, straighten her out a wee bit. Go. Close to that wall. Ah, man, how do we stall it, really? Really? One high is too hard for you? Man. There we go. We're actually a little bit over the line on the other side, but they'll take it. I'm not concerned with it being perfectly straight. Alright. Park and brake on. Engines off. Done and done. Excellent. Okay, so we got nice 40K in our pocket. 741 miles, 16 hours, basically 16 and a half, 102 gallons consumed. And that was that. Wow, Fallon to Eugene. I'm exhausted. I'm sure you guys are too, after having to sit through that. Thank you guys so much for actually sitting through all that. I appreciate it very much. Well, I won't waste any more of your time. Check the description for the links to everything that we drove today, so you can go check it out if you're interested. And until the next one, we will see you guys around the channel. Maybe we'll do an ETS2 stream here and there. Feel free to drop by if you'd like. And be sure to also please subscribe if you enjoyed watching. Drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love and support. And also go check out the fellas that I always shout out in my description. Good guys. Be sure to check them out as well. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, be safe and have a great one.